this thing makes any sound. It's barely there, so we'll have to go off the PlayStation menu. Alright, here we go. Let's do a sync. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. We're synced. Alright, the game audio good. Sounds fine for now. Alright, so I don't know if you were here when I did your story, or not your story, her story, but this is from the same developer and writer. I believe his name is Sam Barlow. He also did. He also wrote for the story for Silent Hill: Shattered Memories, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he worked on her story and as well as this game, which is Telling Lies, which is kind of like its spiritual successor. It's kind of in the same kind of formula, and how it plays out is that, as far as I know, you're looking through live action video clips, and you're supposed to figure out the mystery behind it. In this case, you're trying to figure out like what's connecting them, because it's details. The clips are about amongst 4 major characters played by Logan Marshall Green, Alexandra Shipp, Carrie Bichet, and Angela Serafian. You might not recognize the names, but you'll recognize the face if you've seen a couple movies around. You'll know them when you see them, and it's like you got to figure out the mystery behind it. I don't know the exact premise of what's going on for this game. We're about to find out. I know one of the girls is from Westfield. Yeah, that's Angela Serafian. Furious B, that's right. Sam Barlow. I don't know who this is. I don't recognize her. Karen. Slugging you up for a bad review. Alright, let's see what we got here. Control guide. Move between items, move the cursor, scroll to text, maximize, click, back, move or bookmark, cycle between windows. Okay. It's kind of weird that you can see her in the reflection. Alright, let me take a look around these other documents here. What's this? Voila, here's your partial dump of retina before they've redacted the whole thing. This is what came up against your approval code. I'm not sure this is everything you want, but as I'm guessing, some of it is already partitioned against different codes. But it seems to cover the period of time you wanted, and I recognize 2 of the faces. Now I understand why you wanted to get this. Stuff. When you use the uploader, it will erase the hard drive. So please do that before they take you into custody, which they will. You know this, right? It wouldn't hurt to also burn, dissolve, or pulverize the hardware. That's really small. Retina is an NSA reporting tool that is focused on the collation and organization of video and associated media metadata. Through collaboration with FVEY, and other SIGINT functions of the U.S. intelligence apparatus, the tool has been used as a valuable tool in counterterrorism work. Analysis with work approval. I just heard footsteps. Is that somebody upstairs? Alright. Analysis with a work approval ident may log into Retina and perform searches against stored metadata. At least I think that's metadata. That's very small. I don't know if you guys can be able to even read that. Data sets will be confined to subsets associated with the approval code, ensuring jurisdictional restrictions and process are followed. Although collection of data is done in bulk, in order to safeguard the privacy of the users, whole data is collected. Records may only be retrieved, by first searching and matching terms within their metadata. They're going to be a jumps. I hope not. Services may be limited according to warrant scope in order to prevent dragnet retrieval of data. I'm gonna move the mic so I can be able to lean in a little bit closer. To remove these restrictions, an analyst must report clearance from their superior and present evidence that proves the imminence of imminence of threat. Okay. Okay, this is just like telling me how to use it. This looks very similar to how her story was set up. He's got a search bar and look up a keyword. Viewing records. Clip tools. Retina is a second generation. When a record is paused, analysts can click on the bookmark button to mark position in the record for future reporting. They can also click and select a word from Stenograph's text displayed on the screen. From there, immediately initialize a new Retina search. Oh, interesting. Okay, so apparently it's been like transcribed. So if there's a keyword in there that I want to search, I can just scroll back, click on it, and it'll do a search on that. And all the bookmarks. Further organize their bookmarks, easy access. Tags can be defined and then applied to clips to allow sorting and filtering. Tags are often used to identify specific targets and associates, or group around geography or order elements or other elements which may not otherwise be present in the existing metadata. Is that okay? I'm reading it right. And then there's the history. Okay. What's this? The database. Okay, so this is the database. And then server. Huh. Okay, that's neat. That's the actual like game settings. This should be the hardware or the drive. Okay, that's Retina. That's the PDF. Okay. Desktop pics. Okay. Interesting. Nope, don't maximize it. Welcome to Castle. Welcome to Castle OS. Castle is an open source operating system that aims to preserve your privacy and anonymity. It is booted from external media and comes with several built-in applications pre-configured with security in mind. You should follow the instructions within this documentation to avoid installing third-party software and heed any warnings that the software presents to you. Using Castle, use anywhere but leave no trace of using Castle on a computer that doesn't alter or does not protect against compromised hardware, avoid use on untrusted systems, doesn't encrypt documents by default. Okay, probably says why to destroy the hardware. What's in your trash? What you hiding? Oh, okay, that's right, that's the desktop pics. And then, who wants to play some solitaire? Alright, so she looked up love. Interesting. 3-4 records matched. Results limited to 5. Okay, so yeah, this is a lot like her story as well. It's like if it comes up with multiple hits, it's going to limit it to what can only be put on, in this case, 5. Let's take a look. August 15th, 2017, 1 p.m. I got a notebook here in case I need to write anything down.
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. I guess I still carry a torch for it, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm a loyal friend. I like girls with nice smiles.
Oh, hi, chicken.
Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like horoscopes and everything. I am going to decorate an apartment.
Okay, so that's interesting. So we can only hear what he's saying, but we can't hear who he's talking to. Dude looks familiar. Yeah, that's where's the cast list here? Logan Marshall Green. You probably might have seen him from Spider-Man: Homecoming or Prometheus. What's square? Bookmark. Okay. Triangle. Use right stick to scrub. Use the cursor to select subtitles. Ah, okay. Let's take a look at the other videos first before we start doing any kind of like searches and see these. Same day, but at night. 10:06 p.m.
Okay. Love you.
That's it.
Alright, love you.
Oh, okay. Interesting. You might have been talking to her. Hang on, what's it say? No, wait, this is a different time. Same day, different time. 10:06, 7:06 p.m. Unless this is a different time zone. It might be a different time zone because the minute's the same, but the hours are different. Alright, what's this one? August 23rd. 12:36 a.m. It's in the middle of the night. Oh, here's the girl from 3 hours, so West Coast to East Coast. Okay, that probably sounds about right. This is the girl from Westworld.
I love complicated men. So,
Cleve.
what is on the menu? A talker. Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me? You like your girls a little gothic. Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy.
Oh my.
You know, I have a kinky side. Don't you? What do you do, Prince Charming? Short for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. Oh, no one is listening. Tell me. Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth?
Her eyes are up there. Her eyes are up there. Her eyes are up there. Stop drifting downward.
And they're always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses. You are married. You know, there are other things we can talk about that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around? Okay, you are the boss. Will you come back some other time? I like you. Goodbye, my prince.
Okay, so that's Angela Serafian's character. She played Clementine on Westworld. You said, yeah, I did set the 18 plus. We're good. We're good. All right, so I've been taking notes. So we got some like kind of keywords to put in here, like married. The other video mentioned a psych profile. From this one, I took away Prince Charming. No names yet. We got one more over here. This is August 29th, 8:05 p.m. Oh, there's 2 matches. Hang on. Was there multiples of this? No.
To my honey, I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
Oh, there's Alexander Shipp.
Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's the other one?
Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon.
Okay, this is...
by the silvery moon.
Is this one longer?
Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right.
Whoever's upstairs needs to stop
Maybe.
running around. Oh, okay. It's timestamped to take note of what's being, because she said love twice in that. Okay, so that's what it. That's why there's 2 of them in there. I'm gonna take off the bookmarked one. There we go. All right. What should I look for first? I got married, psych profile, or Prince Charming. And it's kind of like words are just like standing out for me. Prince? Okay. Eight matches. Who's this?
Prince Charming?
Department of Justice.
I told you I don't need a code name. Aren't you supposed to be likable? All right, let's just have you run through your legends so I can tick this box and we can proceed.
Nice shadow box there. Oh yeah, he does have some katanas in the back. Department of Justice. Okay, somebody's going through a really long explanation.
Blondes or brunettes? You leg man, tit man, ass man?
Was he setting up like a cover story?
Good. Well, you sound just like the kind of reformed character with a heart of gold to wake up your Snow White.
Snow White. That's the second
never
time
wrong.
something mentioned Snow White.
Okay. Less cynical. You're here to save the planet.
Cover story.
All right, review the files from Cyber. Natives are restless. They've been accessing pipeline maps. You got 8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan. You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
Greenstorm. Okay. Alright, so it looks like this guy was setting up some kind of cover story for who, I don't know. The only other guy we have in here is Logan's character. Anyways, so we got the Department of Justice, so pulled out cover story and Greenstorm. And this is the second mention of a Snow White. That'll probably be my next search, but I'm gonna look at these other videos. Oh my, this might be a little bit risque.
Prince Charming 81.
Prince Charming 81. Wait, hold on, what was that? August 23rd. When was this one? August 15th. This was the same day as the other one.
Prince Charming 81. Wanted to make sure I was okay. It's today's show. For all my fans with the Sleeping Beauty thing. You two, judging by your screen name.
Prince Charming 81.
No, I hadn't fainted. This is my favorite king. I get my beauty sleep and I get paid. You know, in France we say the sleeping body has no soul. What do you think this means? So you prefer a woman with soul? Sure, share away. But if you do anything gross, I kick you out. You are not that kind of guy, are you? Oh. You're not that kind of guy at all? I just mean, you're not the kind of guy who has trouble getting a date. I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu?
Okay, so that's where that video ends, and the other one before begins.
A talker. Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me? You like your girls a little gothic.
No more risque than when girls are chatting.
Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is
August
shorthand
23rd.
for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy.
Okay, that's all the same things that we all went through before. I like my girls a little goth sick. Alright, so August 23rd. Where's my history? Search for prints. Okay, this is not going to show the. And then this one was August 15th. Are they arguing upstairs? That's one hell of a conversation up there. Alright, August 15th. Looks like Department of Justice, possibly FBI. They mentioned NSA, so I'm going to say like NSA, FBI, cover story. And then Green Storm. For August 15th. Then we've got another one. Looks like it's another session with the cam girl on September 14th. We'll put that date right here. No, I'm not going to say second, but another session. That's what I get for taking online classes. My handwriting is terrible. Oh, yeah. I'm always looking at the Discord. Yeah, I heard about that. Alright, so this is the 14th.
Prince Charming really is a Boy Scout. I'm pleased to meet you, David.
David, we got a name.
Excuse me? Oh, yes, I was an astronaut. In France, there are not many rockets, so
France.
I started coming instead. You asked too many questions, David. Most guys, they pop on, pop off.
France astronaut.
Okay, 50.
Explains the accent.
Okay. I was a ballet teacher. When I was a girl,
Paris.
I was a part of the Paris Opera Ballet. I was a Sugar Plum in Nutcracker and Lilac Fairy in Sleeping Beauty. I was a good dancer, not good enough. I knew it would not be my vocation, so I tried to become a teacher. Tip me again, and I tell you about the time the Bolshoi Ballet visit, and I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get
Stop
inside
putting the
her
cleavage
head.
behind the.
And you are trying to
Wait,
get
was that say
mine.
Max?
Oh, wait.
Try not to look at her tits, but she has a tattoo there. I'm sorry, Max. Okay.
And I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get inside her head. Like You are trying to get in my...
Trying to
Oh,
ignore the whole fact about the
wait.
finger banging thing. I mean, she is a cam girl, so. Alright. Tattoo. Max. Alright, so he's talking to a guy named David. Alright, what do we got here? This is the 1st of December with Logan's character. It's December 1st. 11:33 a.m.
Prince Charming met the dwarves, Doc, Sleepy, and Dopey, and we're all gonna get a drink when they're back here in A Square. Oh yeah, they do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel? From Prosper? Black Kite? Well, you just make sure they stay out of the way of the professionals, okay? Thorough. That's good.
Okay, that sounded like code talk.
Prince Charming met the dwarves, Doc, Sleepy, and Dopey, and we're all gonna get a drink when they're back here in A Square. Oh yeah, they do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel?
Intel.
Prospering?
Prosperin.
Black Kite?
Black Kite.
Well, you just make sure they stay out of the way of the professionals, okay? Thorough. That's good.
And then this is February the next following year. To 18.
The bear is transformed into a handsome prince. And the prince explains that the old man cast a spell on him a year ago after stealing his treasure, and with the dwarf dead, the spell is broken, and soon after, Snow White marries the prince, and Rose Red marries his brother, and everyone lives happily ever after. I was watching her sleep.
You okay? Yeah, Steven.
Steven.
Yeah, well, I haven't been sleeping with anybody. Yeah, no, I am a special agent of the Federal Bureau of Investigation,
Ah.
okay? No, just stop it, Emma. Stop it. I protect people. I protect people.
Okay, so he is the guy who's working for the FBI. I guess he was he's the one talking to the guy back in August 15th. I keep taking this my reflection I'm seeing. Okay, Stephen, Emma. Who's Emma? Special agent. Okay, interesting. So who was he talking to prior? Okay. Alright, so we got a couple names. We have a David, we've got a Stephen and an Emma from that one call in February. So it looks like Logan's character is the guy that's working undercover for the FBI. Said his name's. She said the name is David, from this one. I think.
Prince Charming really is a Boy Scout. I'm pleased to meet you, David.
Okay, yeah. So Prince Charming. He's using the cover name as also a screen name for talking to her, unless she's part of the whole cover story.
I was an astronaut in
Right, so
France.
David,
there are
Prince
not many
Charming.
rockets, so I started coming and said, "You asked too many questions, David. Most guys, they pop on, pop off."
Prince Charming.
Okay, 50.
FBI. So that's interesting. All right, so what should we have for the next search? Write this in. Was that Prosperin? Bring back net force. What's net force? Alright, let's take a look at what's Greenstorm? Okay, that looks like this is the same one. A lot of these are in the following year. That's the one I saw already, so. The 22nd, February, March 12th, March 29th, and April 7th. And it's a very different location.
But remember, the long game's getting into Greenstorm. Oh, come on, you've never been close to flipping anyone near Greenstorm. No, wrong. I'd let myself get angry. Okay? Besides, there's good news that Karen's report failed to mention.
Oh.
Ava's moving in with me.
Ava. Who is Ava?
Well, yeah, because we get to split the housework. It's got to look like a real relationship, right? I got this all under control. I promise.
make it look like a relationship, so that's probably his part of his cover. Side note: Karen is the person we're playing. That's the girl you see in the reflection right now, because her login was Karen. So I'm guessing she probably works for the FBI too, or rather NSA, given the database. All right, so what was that? February 22nd. I'll put it here. Where's the Prosper? And here we go. Second. Ava. Karen. Greenstorm. Alright, so this one is March 12th. Looks like at the same apartment.
Greenstorm people talking about sabotage on a bigger scale. Hey, David. Hey. You heard anything about that?
Yeah, no, that's all internet noise.
I don't know. I think it's serious. And I'd like to know if anybody else here agrees that maybe it's time we talk about it. You said before that this was a war. Perhaps that's right.
Man, Dave, can I ask a quick question? Why are you always so keen for us to incriminate ourselves?
What? I'm not. I'm just...
No, you know you remind me of, Chris?
Sorry?
You remind me of this guy I saw once. But his name wasn't Chris, it was Simon. Does that sound familiar? Simon McMillan, right? Ex-Army, works for Black Kite Logic, everybody's paid military contract.
Black Kite.
Hold on one second. Yeah, no, you do look a lot like him. But you can't be that Simon McMillan, right? Because then that would make you a corporate spy for Prosper, right?
Chris, what is this?
Chris.
Hey, look, guys, come on. Let's talk about this, okay?
So this is true then, what he's telling us right now.
What the fuck, Chris? Yeah, see? Everybody, this is Simon McMillan, okay? He is an employee of Black Kite, sent on behalf of Prosperin, okay, to spy on our meetings. You are trying to inform on our constitutionally protected activities, pal. It's called entrapment.
You cunt!
Language.
I had you over for dinner. In my home!
Hey, get away from me. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You got a wire?
Hey, look.
He doesn't have a wire, guys. He doesn't have a wire. He's probably recording us on his phone.
Get his phone! Get his phone! Motherfucker!
Hey, look, I can explain. All right? I'm no traitor.
Who are you?
Get out. Just get out.
Can you turn that off, please?
The plot thickens. March 12th. Simon McMillan. Black Kite. Spy. Found out. Interesting. Alright, so this is March 29th. I don't know what that place is.
She's a member of a group called Greenstorm.
Come on, man. No introduction, baby. Jordan, how are you?
You said you thought we might need some help.
Oh, there's
Some guidance.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, Prosperin Sovereign Pipeline, as you know, means to supply the Midwest with gas at a rate of 500 pounds per square inch, right? It's this high-pressure, high-wave natural gas screaming through our communities, and it's nearly finished. And we know they're getting worried because they're sending spies into our group. We know this. But they're winning. So I've been trying to think of a solution. Liz.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. If you look right
right here, okay, this is a major section of the pipeline that's yet to be started. And what makes this area unique and why it's yet to be developed is that access to it's tricky, okay? There are only 2 roads that can support the construction traffic, and they're both fed into this highway here, all right? This is Highway 75, and that highway crosses that bridge right there. That's the Salisbury Bridge. It spans the Sally River to the tune of 2,000 square feet. So, we shut that bridge down, and they would have to reroute all of this construction traffic all the way around to this bridge up here, okay? This would set them back months. I mean, this would be a huge blow financially for them.
It's nice work.
Nice.
Come up with this all on your own?
Well, me, Ava, and of course,
Ava, okay,
Eric
so
here
that's,
pointed out that we are a little short on that.
Said it would only work if we had an organization behind it.
Well, I've done stuff like this, but it's never fun. We tried to shut down construction in Sandusfield. We suspended ourselves over the highway for 2 days. The state cops actually lit a fire under me.
I remember.
They like to burn witches in Massachusetts.
I remember watching that trial on TV. When you poured that glass of water over that CEO's head, it was a big deal.
You know, the theatrics play well on the news.
Well, we're looking for a little more than theatrics. We are looking to do real damage to Boston.
Sure, but how long do you think you can hold the bridge?
Well,
Half the cops now are ex-forces. They treat this stuff like it's Fallujah. You ever done anything like this before? How serious are you?
Okay, Reed. I said I vouched for the guy, and I meant it.
Yeah, and I do too.
Sure you do, sweetie. I can tell by that look in your eye.
Okay, Reed. Let's just...
I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Sure you're not putting on a show to impress the pretty young activist?
Reed.
David.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Activist.
He's a good guy.
Hey, how long have you known him?
Long enough.
I know what she sees in him, but you?
Look, he's serious, he's loyal, and he's not afraid of action. Honestly, sometimes it kind of scares me. He nearly killed Peter.
I hate Peter.
Okay, well, there you go.
All right, so you gonna help us or not?
I'll take you to meet the others at Convergence.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out.
Convergence.
Let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Nancy.
That's a boat, too. Convergence. Boat setting. Looks like the other one's on a boat as well. The 12th and the 22nd are both in the apartment. This is April 7th on the boat.
I'm in Greenstone, on the ball. Myself an exception.
You think Riordan? She suspected anything? Or?
She's just paranoid. Here, you can have this. Looks like a belt buckle. If you find it, call my cock cam.
You're not gonna wear it?
This goes into evidence. I want to be on that video. The government types are okay. This is your crusade, but I'm trying to make a living. When this goes down, Riordan will be out for revenge, and she knows it. When she looks at you, it's like she can see right in your soul.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna run her one more time?
Sure.
Let's do it. Yes.
I don't get it. How long are you closing the bridge for?
Well, I reckon we can close the bridge for about a week. You know, we get some hanging tents on the suspension. We were talking about getting a truck up there, maybe turning it over, flipping it.
I don't see how you think you're gonna hold it that long. I was in Portland for the icebreaker, and they got through after 2 days.
That was different, though. They were going under the bridge.
2 days a week. It still doesn't move the needle.
Damn, you're coming at me, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
All right. Well, look. Do I think a week's gonna change the world? No. I don't. But we have to do something. And if I can make the bridge disappear, then I would.
It doesn't need to disappear, it just needs to stop being a bridge. And this is where Riordan will say, fortune favors the bold.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, I do have a plan B.
Go on.
The bridge has 4 main support foundations, right? Now, if we attach explosives to one of those pillars, just one, we take that whole bridge down. Like bridge over the River Kwai, right? And we can do it at night, so nobody gets hurt, you know? We just don't know where we can find that amount of explosives.
They would call us terrorists.
Well, they already do, right? The history of America, bomb making is how you teach truth to power, right? You want to stop the pipeline, right? And this is where I'll look at everybody. So,
Acting out a setup.
let's stop the pipeline. Let's scare them. Okay, because Prosperon's projects are going to poison our communities for generations to come. They're already hanging them out to dry. Right? Saginaw, Midland, Flushing, Flint, you name it.
Stop talking. You had them with the America and bombs bit. Just keep quiet, no matter how much you want to talk. People hate silence. Let them fill it.
And then you and I will toast each other over some tofu dogs.
Man, I miss steak so much.
Go get one right now.
I'm method. I can't break character like that. Plus, they can smell it on you. That girl of yours, Evie, she tasted it.
Nig's Ava.
One hell of a work of the job.
Get off my book.
So sweet. You guys do the thing.
Pulling a revolver ocelot over here or something. All right. So Greenstorm is interesting. So we've got what looks like some kind of operation and sabotaging a pipeline. A company called Prosperin. Working for the FBI. And the code name Prince Charming. But where's that bringing the whole thing with the cam girl, though? Alright, let's bring up Ava. Ava's been mentioned a lot for this one. How many notes do you have about the cam girl? 1. It's not even full. It's probably like 3 lines. Alright, so this is August 29th. No, yeah, August 29th. Okay, so this is August 15th, so it's August 29th. We got 2 of them set on August 29th. They're at different time zones. 29. Let's look at the one from this director, I guess, or his head.
Ava Martin, things are fully operational.
Ava Martin.
She has a nice smile. Why would you want that record if the original is the best?
Wait a minute.
Great. You sound like an expert. Why'd you tell me the vegan cookies were stale? Okay, well, you can leave the colorful details out of your report.
Okay. Might this be the other end of this? Office and what looks like the apartment. Build a spell office.
Hey, Ava.
Okay, this one's him talking to Ava.
Hey, so look, well, here, take a look. This is some of my vinyl, because, well, I think I have a problem. But anyway, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's their bootleg copy of their Warsaw songs before they changed their name. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got a stain on it, but I got it at a good price. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, you think I'm stalking you, don't you? Why? Because, what, we met twice in the same week in the same city? I mean, come on. Stranger things have happened, Ava. I mean, I might go out for food. We might bump into each other then. I mean, I like Chinese food. Well, see, now there's an even better chance that we're going to bump into each other. Right? You know what? Now that I think about it, I think you might be stalking me. Yeah, and look, here I am giving you a viewing of my apartment. Yeah? What? That's because I just moved in. Yeah. And now I feel less self-conscious, thank you. Yeah. What are you doing? Why? Because you gotta count the register? Okay, well, take me with you. No, I'm being serious. Come on, take me with you, point me at the ghosts, I'll scare them off. It's all good. Need those. Oh, okay, here we go.
Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, he's talking to Ava, and I guess she starts playing music for him. Where did I put that? And he starts lip syncing along.
Above the silver moon. You have a beautiful voice.
Oh, this is the other one.
No,
This is the other side.
Oh, well then you gotta call me next time you're in the dark. What? Okay, I'll take maybe. Maybe's good.
Okay, interesting. I wonder what happens if I put in a date. All right, so August 29th. Nothing. Okay. So what if I do? so that's the one that I saw, and then this is the other side that we saw earlier.
Of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey, I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June.
That looks like Ava also.
Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams.
Record storekeeper.
We'll be cuddling soon.
My foot's asleep.
By the silver.
I am. I can pause. Why? Is there something you want me to look for?
Silvery moon. Funny.
Oh, okay.
I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath.
Yeah. So this is the other side of the the conversation.
All right. Maybe.
Alright, so it looks like Ava is not exactly part of the FBI. It looks like he says she's an activist, so he might be using her as part of the cover to get close to the whole situation like Greenstorm and Prosperin. So that's interesting. Alrighty, so what can we put here? So, already looked up Ava. You got David. Let's look up Emma. Let's see if this has anything to do with. 16. Alright, we got a couple of these with supposedly David. Who's this? This is September 15th. Wait, September 15th. September 15th. That's August 15th. Never mind. September 15th, and I have a September 14th. No, wait, that's the cam girl section. Okay. Alright, so we got a new one at the 15th. I'll just write it here.
You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband. You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
Sure. Bye, David.
Ah, okay.
God. No, you're not. And she's right. That's what's so infuriating. I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
This is Carrie Bichet's character. Looks like she is the wife of David. Halt and Catch Fire. Yeah, I remember seeing that in her credits. She was on that show. That's a show, like, right? Halt and Catch Fire. Alright, David's wife. So David's married and he's got a kid, too. What was her name? Alba? That might have been who he was talking to in the other, from the 28th. Oh, no, not the 18th of February. It sounded like he was reading a bedtime story. Alright, this one is November 6th. 15th was Emma's house. Emma with mom. God, I cannot write to save my life now. Damn online classes. Alright, so this is the 6th. This looks like his apartment. He looks like he got beat up. What the hell happened to him? Do I have anything in November? I don't think I have anything in November. Alright, so let's dial it back to put it here. I'm gonna have to reorganize all of these to have each page on a certain month. Probably should have done that in the first place.
You got nothing to feel guilty about, Emma.
Jesus, what the hell happened to him?
Jesus. Yeah, and I don't think you're picking up on how bad it's gotten. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't have left them alone. You want to keep fighting? Love you.
Trouble in Paradise. Looks like the undercover op is taking its toll. Tasking on the marriage. Alright, this is the 14th, following week.
Hey, Emma, can I talk to you for just a second? Alone? Yeah? Hey, look, I got bad news. Okay, I can't make Thanksgiving. I know you did, hon. I know. No, we're showing solidarity with protesters, and you know these kids. They're not the kind to want to hang out with their families on the holidays. If it's any consolation, I'm gonna be eating tofu instead of turkey. Okay. Hey, Emma, don't.
Yeah, it's definitely showing strain on the relationship, on his marriage. Him having to go stick with the operation. Okay, so the undercover op, Prosperin. I'm gonna make a whole new page for this. Alright, so Prosperin is building a pipeline, and activists are against it. I'll put it here. Pipeline. I don't know why the FBI would be involved unless there's something behind it. Black Kite is a Military contractor. It's a B, not a P. EMC. All right. What's this one? This is the 23rd. So this will probably be around the time of Thanksgiving. So let's see, the 14th. Apartment argument. Oh, can't make Thanksgiving. And then we have the 23rd, which could be that Thanksgiving.
Emma. Emma, we have rules. Emma, stop. Hey, babe. Hi, happy Thanksgiving. What? What do you mean you ate pumpkin pie? Well, that's great, because that just means there's gonna be more pumpkin pie for me. You have? Wow. Well, guess what? I'll give you $5 too. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world, kid. Yeah. What? No, Alba, that was very naughty. You don't do that to people when they're asleep. Alba? Hi. No, hello, it's David.
Wake up, Grandma.
No, I'm at work, remember? I'm sure Emma told you I'm gonna be home in a few weeks for a short visit, though. Well, that's because my work doesn't look like normal work. No. It's David. Happy Thanksgiving.
Why do I get the feeling that David's not even his real name? Alright, this looks like the same place. 28th.
Okay, hey, Emma, can I talk to her? Emma, let me talk.
Emma is not very happy, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so let's see. Who Alba. Let's look at Alba, see if there's any more strain on this one. Okay, so that one I saw already. That was the 15th. Hang on. The first thing she looked up was love. Okay, so the first one, the 15th. Okay, so yeah, that was the same one who was looking up for the cover story, and with the superior. And also on the 15th, they were talking to each other. So I guess I think the 15th, August 15th is the earliest one I have. Yeah. 23rd is when he starts talking to the cam girl. 29th is the call with Ava, talking about the records, and she sings to him. I guess that's kind of like starting the quote-unquote relationship with her. Okay, so... what's one we haven't seen? This is the 15th of September. Emma's house. Okay, so this might be his end of the call.
Well, you know, I mean, Alba loves having me there, honey. Well, you know, she's there to help. She's an extra pair of hands. Hey, Laura. Yeah, I heard you came to help my two girls, son. I really appreciate that, Laura. Yeah, well, okay, we both have important jobs, Laura. That's our life now, okay?
Yeah, this is the other side of that conversation, and it switches back to Emma.
Sorry. Hey, we can make this work.
That's early on. Alright, we got both sides. I'm gonna bookmark the ones. Okay, so yeah, this one. I'm gonna bookmark it.
Well, you know, I mean, Alba loves
There we go.
having me there.
And this one, this is the other side.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please? Sure. Bye, David.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, that's the other side. So bookmark that one. What was the other one that I saw both sides? This was the record call. Where is this one? And then what was the other one? What was the keyword I looked up for that one? Records. Yeah. It's the apartment. What did I look up for that one? That was Ava. So 29th, yeah. So this one.
Hey, Ava.
There we go. All right. Oh, I didn't see these ones. Did I look up Ava? Or hang on. I don't remember seeing these ones. This is the 31st of October. This is Halloween. This looks like the apartment.
You are not Ava. Nah, I don't buy it. You used to be in a band and your dreams to be a singer, so come on. Okay, I won't look. Come on. Ayo! Ayo, ayo!
Are you Freddie Mercury?
Dido, 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 dee!
Props for trying.
You're good. You are majestic. You are a majestic queen, and I want a real song now. Well, you'd sell more records with that on, no? Well, I've got a like black suit or something. Maybe I can be a blues brother. Or something. The beard ruins these ideas. So. No. You wouldn't like me without a beard. Who's that? I love him. Okay. Wait, aren't these like all bad guys? What am I gonna be? What am I gonna be?
Okay, it's probably just him and Ava talking about what to do for Halloween. This is, 10 in the morning. And she probably suggested he'd be Freddie Mercury. Although, beard or no beard, he still looks like Tom Hardy. This is the 1st of November. What is this?
Ava, you about to say something?
No. I know you're friends with Eric. His heart is in the right place. He's just hot-headed.
Okay, but maybe Eric is onto something, though. I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them. What?
Does standing up involve throwing punches?
Yeah, maybe it does.
This is a law enforcement issue.
Okay, they have permits. The police are protected.
That's right, and that's exactly why someone needs to step up and do what the police should do, right? Because I'm sorry, all due respect, John, you're not going to stop these guys with a Facebook campaign.
As a group, we abide by nonviolence.
That's fine, and all I'm saying is I'm interested in putting my privileged white male able body where it can do some work, right? Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John. Look, we have to oppose the rally. We have to oppose the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Okay, so this is an activist meeting of some kind?
You didn't have to leave.
That's okay, I wanted to.
Interesting. I know he could be Charlie Holloway. Is that before or after he gets infected? Okay, so November 1st. A group meeting with the activists. So that's interesting. And then we got the 4th. I do not have the 4th. I got one on November 6th, but not November 4th.
Who's there? Willie who? What? Where are you? What? Wow.
Pookie! Hold on 1 second, I come down and let you in.
Ooh, she came by. Okay. So, okay, we got a good couple nice branches. Looks like we got a couple of things kind of intertwining here. Let's start focusing on something. What should I start looking for? We got a good deal of what his operation is supposed to be. And we do know that David's married to Emma, and the whole undercover op is putting a little bit of strain on their marriage. Emma, who is an activist, is part of his cover as part of the operation, although I don't think she knows he's FBI. And we still don't have a name for Angela Sarafian's character, the cam girl. So all right, what's a search I should put in? Suggestions? Maybe the cam girl's a red herring? Possibly. I am not putting penis in the search bar. Protest. That's worth a shot. Wait, because the whole thing with like Prince Charming. Well, Prince Charming was a code name he used for the whole operation, and that's like the big thing with the cam sessions, that he uses the screen name Prince Charming 81. We tried the FBI. We'll try the FBI first. Okay, we got one that we've already seen. Okay, this is the one he saw about him talking about. I think this is the. Is this him talking to Emma?
Besides, now no one would believe I'm FBI. And what agent would beat up on a member of the group he's trying to infiltrate? Which is good, right? Look, I got an official reprimand, true, but I'm still in. Because they feel horrible about looking the other way about Ava and Peter. I was the only one who had the balls to deal with their dirty little secret. Yeah, I hear you. But remember, the long game's getting into Greenstorm.
Okay, he wouldn't discuss Greenstorm unless it was probably with his.
Hey.
Hey.
I'll keep out of your hair.
Who is that? I hope you washed your hands. Make it past one. Whoa! Wait. Oh, are you telling me I'm on a time limit? I'm on a time limit. Do I have to make it before 6 a.m.? Jesus Christ, chicken. Alright, so, Operation Greenstorm, that was the part he mentioned to his possible superior. That's Operation Greenstorm is the whole thing about the undercover op. I think that's what Greenstorm actually is, the name of the operation. What's this one? This is November 3rd. I don't have one for November 3rd. Operation Rainstorm. Otherwise, Freddy Fazbear comes out and...
He's FBI. And he sits down and he talks with her and she cries on his shoulder and he is so solid and the look of relief and gratitude on her face, and he takes her to the interview room and now she can't take her eyes off of him. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be that guy. Yep. Okay, enough about me. Enough. I want to know about you. I want to know how you got into this job, and don't tell me this ballet story. I know it was a lie.
Oh.
Stop. The Bolshoi Ballet never performed Giselle in Paris. I know this.
Great, now I want some popcorn.
And that's a real story. Wow. What does your husband think of that tattoo? And what prison was he sent to? Because you said he was arrested for a financial crime. I'm sorry, it's a force of habit. Do I need your permission? I'll do that. Bye.
Okay. So I think he was talking to the cam girl and kind of figures out the whole thing. It might have been a cover, possibly. We still don't know her name. Try Bolshoi. Could. Either Bolshoi or ballet. Let's take a look at these other ones first. Let me write that down. Alright, what was that? November 3rd. CG. Alright, let's talk with the superior. This is in February 22nd. Do I have one on February 22nd? I do. Let's talk with the apartment. Ava, Karen.
I'm having a hard time believing you're FBI now. You need to provide documentation of their conspiracies to break the law. But the public needs to see evidence that these kids are the American jihadists.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just worried you're a little too emotionally involved, David. I mean, these are not calculated blows. Tell me. You're enjoying this too much. Real relationships are messy. This operation has too many moving parts.
American jihadists. Okay, so it's not about hitting a pipeline. It's exposing the any activists who might be acting as an American jihadist. All right, I'm gonna look up these other two, but I am going to make note of a Karen because I was in the other call. That might have been the other side of the apartment. I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, this looks like this is Emma. This is from July. No, wait. 2018. Oh, this is much later. This is much, much later. July 18th. No, July 15th. I'll put it right here. With Emma.
Young FBI agent. And Emma meets him at work too, where he is very chivalrous and steps in when a drunk patient in the ER calls her a bitch. So Emma stops dating Paul. She's dating David now. But Paul keeps getting drunk and calling Emma up and telling her that he loves her, and sometimes that he hates her. And so David, wait a second. David starts watching over Emma's apartment. Every night after they go on a date, the handsome FBI agent sits outside in his car and watches over her while she sleeps. It's very romantic. David doesn't know that Emma knows this, and she doesn't tell him. But, you know, it does help her sleep at night. She feels safe. So, one night, after they go out for ice cream, Paul calls, says he wants to come over. And Emma tells him to come, thinking that David will scare Paul off, and that will be that. But when Paul turns up, David waits in the car. And when Emma goes to answer the door, Paul pushes his way in. He argues with her and he cries and he rants and he raves. And Emma gives him a hug because she's a nurse, and that's what nurses do when men cry. And That's when David gets out of his car and comes into the apartment with his pistol drawn. And when he opens the door and he sees Paul and Emma, he doesn't look handsome anymore. He looks angry. Paul steps back and he looks scared. And Emma looks scared too. And David fires his pistol and he shoots Paul in the lung. It takes Paul about 10 minutes to die.
Who's she talking to?
Emma could have helped stop the bleeding and maybe he could have lived, but David tells her not to. It was unlikely that Paul would have made it. And sometimes David points out it's better just to let the bad guys die. After watching a guy bleed out together, they get married. That helps make things make sense. Even so, Emma is sure that she'll be scared of David forever and ever. You waited because you wanted to save me. You wanted to be a fucking knight in shining armor. You look so small on the screen. I love you, David. But I'm not scared of you anymore. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay. That actually sounds like a bit of a breakup kind of thing. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna put that in quotations. David's behavior. And we have one more. Yeah, we got one more. This is November 1st. Do I have one for November 1st? Oops. Sorry. Yeah, we do. We have a group meeting with activists. This was 3 in the afternoon. This is a talk with Ava.
The fucking FBI raided us all. The organizing group is gone. They were asking about you.
Wait, when? What was this? Wait, 2018. This is much later. Hold on. Yeah, this is much later. This is a year later.
The fucking FBI raided us all. The organizing group is gone. They were asking about you. Oh, Eric didn't run. They made it out like he was the leader of some terrorist cell. He spent 2 weeks in jail. That fight is over. You disappeared, David. You should stay disappeared. I don't want you here. And we don't need you.
Well, there's a second breakup right there. So this sounds like this is probably after the operation 1 year later. So it looks like the operation went through, and Ava, the activist, probably thought, kind of figured out like what was going on. The FBI thought they were like some kind of American jihadists, and some people got arrested, and David disappeared, and she is not happy about it. Alright, so we were gonna look up, what was the other one? Bolshoi. Let's look that up real quick before we start typing in some names. I did type in Ava already, and it already brought up a few, which I've already looked at. Okay, we got the two that are we've already seen. And I've already looked Emma. It's very broad. You can only see 5 at a time. So let's put in. Oop. Nope, that's not how you type David. There you go. We got 2 that we've seen already. This is the first one where he's talking about a psych profile. I think he was talking to a superior. We still don't know what the name of his. He was talking about his cover story. This looks like the 15th. The same that later that night. This one might be him talking to Emma.
I am David. Okay. Totally. What are you gonna do? Okay.
Hey, you stop that. Stop that.
Okay.
I said stop that. Oh, dear God. Thank you.
Hey, honey. Oh, look. Oh, that tooth is gonna fall out any day now. How you doing?
Oh, lordy lord. Okay, that's what was going on.
That's what we thought. Oh, really? Well, I mean, it was just a nightmare. That's all. Nothing to be scared about. Right? Are you brave?
You sure it's still inside out?
Yeah, I'm right here.
This one was 11th first. No, that's the 15th. There's a chat with Emma. Quote unquote. Numerous quotations. Chat. I think Alba fell asleep and was talking with Emma. Okay, that was an interesting cutoff. If we're talking about taking down terrorists, they had to have that in the work with the undercover. What do you mean? Alright, so this is September 8th. Do I have a September 8th? September 9th. Yeah, that's just a call to Emma in a case of parents did not lock the door. Anyways, this doesn't look like the apartment.